Have you ever wondered what protections exist to ensure fair treatment when the government makes decisions that affect your life, your freedom, or your possessions? It is a fundamental expectation in a just society, and our Constitution provides a critical safeguard to uphold this principle. In constitutional law, procedural due process refers to the requirement that government actors must follow fair procedures before depriving an individual of life, liberty, or property. This means that whenever the state or federal government intends to take away one of these protected interests, it must provide certain safeguards to ensure fairness and prevent arbitrary action. The core mechanisms of procedural due process are rooted in both the Fifth Amendment, applicable to the federal government, and the 14th Amendment, which applies to state governments. These amendments state that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. The essential components are notice and an opportunity to be heard. Notice means being informed of the charges or proposed action against you, including the grounds for that action. The opportunity to be heard means having a chance to present your side of the story before an impartial decision-maker, which can involve presenting evidence, cross-examining witnesses, and having legal representation. Courts determine what specific procedures are due in a given situation by applying a balancing test, famously articulated in the Supreme Court case of Matthews v. Eldridge. This test considers three factors. First, the private interest that will be affected by the official action. Second, the risk of an erroneous deprivation of such interest through the procedures used, and the probable value, if any, of additional or substitute procedural safeguards. And third, the government's interest, including the function involved and the fiscal and administrative burdens that the additional or substitute procedural requirement would entail. This framework allows for flexibility, ensuring that due process requirements are tailored to the specific context. Understanding procedural due process is crucial for anyone studying constitutional law or observing the justice system because it illustrates the fundamental commitment to fairness embedded in our legal framework. It is not about the outcome of a case itself, but about the integrity of the process leading to that outcome. This principle ensures that government actions are not only lawful but also conducted in a manner that respects individual rights and provides a meaningful chance for individuals to protect their interests. Ultimately, procedural due process reinforces the idea that even when the government acts legitimately, it must do so with respect for individual rights and through transparent, equitable processes. It ensures that individuals have a voice and a fair chance to be heard before significant decisions impacting their lives, liberties, or property are finalized, upholding the very promise of justice in our constitutional system.